This fixture always brings chaos and red cards. Last time we were down to 10 men after just 20 minutes.
The 10 men of Hashtag United absolutely thrashed Burgess Hill.
On Monday, however, we didn't get the job done.
They've just had to go and Spotify and look up a winning song.
Today's opposition, Burgess Hill, have a midfield with a silver and the bronze FIFA card in it. And it was once valued at over £1 million, making it the most expensive in the league. Our midfield, meanwhile, probably the most injured in the league.
Talk to me about some of our injuries, please. How are the boys getting on?
Jackson is waiting on a scan because he's got a lovely little golf ball in the back of his hamstring. So he did that at Burgess Hill in the Cup, I believe. He's looking like he's going to be out for a little bit longer. Ringo is due to be back next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, granted that he doesn't retweak it. So, bless him, out for a little bit longer than the rest of them. Jesse is actually a lot better than what we initially thought, but looking promising. And then Sam should be back soon with a little bit of an ankle sprain. Hopefully make an appearance.
Touch you! Hey, what a great way to end that segment. Hey. Did you deserve a red card, be honest with me?
I don't think so, no.
But you're such a friendly guy, like, I don't like to see you fighting like that.
It's when you step on between those white lines and it
Anything goes.
Yeah, hopefully next week I'll be back.
We need that passion, bro. We need the passion back, bro.
It's alright, Matty's in there. Matty gives the same kind of...
Matty does stupid stuff like blast it over the bar from 5 yards out, bro.
Unfortunately, he wasn't blessed with many brain cells, so...
Yeah. If you can share some with him, mate, I'd appreciate it.
I'll end up like Matty otherwise, so we can't be having that.
Actually, yeah, maybe not. Keep him to yourself, mate.
So the bounce back on the mind of the Tags, and Jack Ginnins starts in goal. And again, it's a back three. Tom Anderson starts for the first time since November, and he joins Ben Wells and Ramel Aarons-Royal in that back three. Matty Waldred and Joshua Soke, the wing backs, with Jeremy Santos joining Max Cornhill, the skipper, and Prazel Bebel in the midfield, making his second league start following the first one last weekend in the win away to Welling. Jaden Brissett joins Luke Maypara up top, which leaves on the bench Nathan Smith, Evans Kouassi, Adi Shikombi, Nathan Wilson, and newest addition who joins today, Iffy Allen. Please welcome him to the Tags. A winger with a wealth of experience, including spells at both Football League sides, Yeovil Town and Barnet, in addition to over 100 Step 2 appearances. For today's opposition, Chris Whelpdale, top scorer, 10 goals in 19, is on the bench, of course, over 300 EFL appearances. But starting for the Hillians is Glenn Ray, former Luton Town defender and midfielder who did play in the Premier League and also spent time with Brighton and Southend. His former teammate Luke Gambin, who did score the only goal in the hashtag 5-1 win away to Burgess Hill in the quarter-final of the Velocity Cup, but he is on the bench. And the final name you may recognise is Khan Bennett, who's a new addition this year. He came through the ranks of Arsenal before joining Colchester United's youth system, and last season was at Maldon and Tiptree. But more recently, while you might recognise him, as he played against us for Lewis this season. It's 15th in the form guide, Hashtag United, against 17th in the form guide, Burgess Hill.
You'll see the side. A lot of it is picked on based on what we know, and certainly going to their place a few weeks ago in terms of the way they play and the way they set up. They've had a couple of changes within their squad. They've got a suspension. We'll have to wait until we see their side to actually know whether the skipper's going to play at the back or in midfield and is the one they want to play through. It is about us and the response from Tuesday night. We have to start putting consistency together with our performances. Joe, let's go. Come on.
So we're underway then, and the Tags needing a big response to the previous result here against playoff chasing Burgess Hill Town. Smashed them in the Velocity Cup with a slightly different side. But this is going to be a tough test, and one that the Tags hopefully are up for.
Yeah, we are in one in the league. Obviously the Cup game was one of our best performances ever, but a bit of an anomaly. See what we can do today. No red cards, hopefully.
Fingers crossed,
4 in the last 2 games against them. Well, 3 of them for us.
As the ball looks over for Jaden Brissett, who's got there before the goalkeeper, has he?
Surely
He's gone down. Well, both the managers in front of us having a discussion. I'm not sure exactly what they think of it. Definitely appealed for it, Spen.
Has the keeper touched the ball? That's what I want to know.
Certainly a question to ask, and referee and the lino certainly had decent views of it.
Johnny, get here! Good boy, Arlen! Yes! Right into his chest. It's to keep his chest. If it goes past him, it's a nailed on pen.
Going to be asked a question here, the hashtag defences. Rowe drives forward, the skipper out to Vorster.
Good.
Challenged well and fairly by Aarons-Royal.
From my vantage point here, it just looks like Faz has gained a few inches.
You're not the first player to say that, you know.
What a player that would be. Faz over 6 foot.
Santos looking for the through ball towards Brissett or Ogbebo. It's Marlins that wins the header, but only down for Waldridge. Brissett up against Ward, and
Nice.
Bennett works it nicely to Santos.
Ooh.
Ogbebo's made a great run here, and Santos has found him superbly, cuts it back. And has Rocco Rees kept it on? He hasn't. It will be a hashtag corner, but a great incisive through ball there from Jeremy Santos.
Yeah, lovely. And actually, right at the start of the move, I'll give some praise to Praise for just backing into his man, not winning the header, but making it a poor defensive clearance, which Matty Waldridge was able to get underneath. And then, of course, eye of the needle stuff from Jeremy there. I think Praise was just a little bit uncomfortable turning onto that right foot, because it could have maybe been done a tiny bit quicker. He's trying to get his bearings, wasn't he?
Risoke's corner, it's low. Cleared away, straight back to him though. We'll get a second bite of the cherry. Whips it in towards the near post and just over Tom Anderson. Goal scorer, of course, last weekend. And now hashtag having to defend. Vorster up against Santos. Vorster's gone to ground. He's won a free kick there, and Vorster's disappointed with that decision. Thinks he's away there.
Santos is coming to town.
Into the box.
It's a lovely ball, by the way.
Just above Luke May Parrott, and it's punched away.
Give it praise, give it praise.
Santos sizing up his man, getting a bit of space and whipping the ball into the box. Anderson's there. And then so is Ben Wills, who forced it over the line, ends up on the deck. And it's a hashtag bundle because we're 1-0 up.
And is that Ben Wills' first goal for the club?
It is indeed.
I think it is. I thought it might be Tomo because he's so effective in those areas, but Ben gets the last touch. Well done to Wells, but also Santos. Lovely couple deliveries there. And that last one, when it went in, it didn't quite connect with it the first time. I thought that delivery deserves so much better. It's just asking the question. Someone come and get on there. But Ben Wells didn't give up. Very, very big goal. And well done to Ben.
Bennett.
Nice shots, come on.
Forward now. Lays the ball out wide with Ward, the right-footed left-back who's jinking inside there. And works a pass to his captain. His pass is a little bit astray away from Bennett. But he does get there and works the ball into the box. Giddens,
wow,
though,
fantastic.
Gets a vital touch and also wins a free kick, but big punch yet again from our goalkeeper.
Yeah, because that big lad's worrying me. He's a real kind of nuisance in the box. He just looks like he's going to be a problem today if they get a ball on his head. And despite the three centre-backs, it was Gids that came and saved that one.
May Parrott underneath it, but Marlins wins a header. Stones nodded it down, but only to a yellow shirt. Risoke can clear it. And I'll tell you what, that's into a dangerous area for Ogbebo or Brissett to chase. Spinks gets there, but Brissett has won it back. Really good play from the forward. May Parrott in the box now. Back to Ogbebo. Shifts it away and then sets it for Max Cornhill. Off the bar. It's not judged. We've gone over the line, and Luke May Parrott with the two-handed push in the back. That is a foul. But Max Cornhill inches away, surely, from putting the tags to the Goodsman.
So much to like about that chance. The build-up play, the work from Jaden out wide, and then the recycling from Praise and Luke. I mean, I haven't seen Max hit many shots like that in his 150 odd games for the club. Like, I don't know how many outside the box goals he scored for the tags. That would have been his best, I think, along with a header against Dulwich. It deserved a goal, Eddie.
Yeah, it really did.
Thursday night training session all over again.
Aaron's Royal. Out wide to Josh Risoke. Great crossing position for a man of his quality, and it's right across the base of the goal. And not a yellow shirt inside to poke it in. Hooked away by Spinks and then Morrison, but only as far as Risoke. Spinks with a karate kick away that Kieran Rowe does control. Under pressure from Jaden Brissett, that is going to be a foul.
So what's good about this game is we've been dominant and we've got that goal, but it could quite easily veer into Lewis at home territory where that dominance doesn't get the second goal it needs and you end up having a back and forth. So I would love a second goal. Sounds obvious,
sure.
But I think we deserve one.
No, I'm from the way the game state, I think you can say. I think I'd strongly agree with that one, sooner rather than later. Very close to a second as well, of course, just moments ago with that Max Cornhill effort.
Right, Ben. Car, is it gone?
No, it's not gone. I feel like it's
dead.
Seizing up, like getting tight.
That's it.
Oh, on the inside here.
Along the front
No,
or at the back?
Here. Like there. I feel like it just needs loosening up.
Morrison backwards again to Ray. Does often drop back into that centre half area. Max Cornhill steps out and the ball is sprayed out wide to Ward. Inside with the reverse pass is a nice one to James Stone. The big man outside of the box finds an overlapping run to Bennett. It's deflected by Ben Wells and smashed away by Tom Anderson, but it will be another Burgess Hill Town corner. Bennett
Low.
Oh, it's driven in low, flicked on by
Wow.
Stone. And tell you what, it's not a bad effort given where he was. But into the side netting and wide. Waldridge into Santos. Not the best of throws from Waldridge. Santos deals with that superbly, but he's crowded out by 2.
Ref put his whistle to his mouth then and changed his mind.
And now it's poked forward by Lawson. Out wide with Vorster. Getting onto his left foot, goes down. And that is a foul from Josh Rasoke. Got across him. It made it difficult for the defender to do anything but foul him. And it is a set-piece scenario just on the edge of the area.
Come on, boys. Oh, he's
Rowe
dinking it in.
whips it in to Glenn Ray, who was
Offside.
all alone on the back stick, but he was offside. And despite the effort, the acrobatics, off target regardless. Spinks forward into Rowe. Outside of him is the right back, Hamish Morrison. Goes inside laterally to Spinks, who's got the switch on.
How's your touch?
Waldridge asking enough of a question. And the touch works its way to Anderson. The pass from Max Cornhill, not a good one. But Anderson cuts it out before Ward
Santos.
almost allows hashtag the opportunity to win it back. Khan Bennett, meanwhile, streaming forward. It's taken a deflection. And that takes it away from Jack Giddens on the edge of the box. And it's found its way into the bottom corner of the goal. We're all level, Spent.
Did it definitely get a deflection? I mean, it curled into the very corner of that post. I thought it looked like it was going wide, and then something happened, so maybe you're right. But, yeah, it's a lovely little pass in the build-up to get that moving, but we had chances to get back on the ball there in the build-up, and we were a little bit careless, maybe a bit more communication needed. Gids certainly couldn't do anything about that. That was in the very corner of the goal.
From my vantage point, at least, looked like he took the shot and it was going quite centrally before the deflection takes it away, spinning into that corner. It's a really difficult one for the goalkeeper. It's just frustrating because we were so close to getting away and turning that moment into a counter-attack.
Do you know what it is? It's coming. We're playing too many straight balls into centre midfielders. That the balls we don't play because we think the game's easy and we just keep in it, but then we're playing blind.
Alex Marlins. Around the corner, won by Matt Waldridge. Back to him from Santos. Waldridge comes through and wins that one. It was a
Hospital pass.
hospital pass.
Hospital pass.
Hamish Morrison works it to George Vorster. Cutting in on the left foot, trying to get a cross into the box, which he does manage, and it's Bennett who adds his second of the game in acres of space in the box to nod in, and hashtag after going in front early on and now behind.
Yeah, it's been coming last few minutes. That's why I've been asking for the half-time whistle. You can see they've adapted to the formation. We started really strongly. That Max Cornhill chance, if it goes in, we're 2-0 up, we're looking good. But they've figured it out. We're not getting any sort of midfield control in the game. And that cross has been allowed to come in. And it's 2-1, and something needs to change.
May Parrott. Well sends it forward. And it's Marlins or Ray that will win that one. Bevel putting them under pressure. Cornhill with another nice pass.
We've got to be confident enough to take touches in there because Max could have taken one. And Matty did shout time to him.
Santos, lovely touch there, but hooks it
Jaden's
forward.
not off.
Brissett underneath it, battling with Ward. He does manage to clear eventually. Santos chasing. Can't quite bring it under. And Rose header finds George Vorster. Sprinting away from Santos. Finds a pass inside to the number 10, Harry Lawson. Gets it back as well now. This could be a misery compiler just before the break. Ball comes across, good defending to recover in the end. And again, Burgess Hill mop up the clearance and they come straight back at us. Hamish Morrison round the corner to Vorster. Works it onto the left foot and gets the ball in towards Stone.
Well up, Tomo. That's
Tom
superb.
Anderson, that is superb. Ray's effort.
He's hurt himself, Tomo.
Stone is
Hurt his
onside
arm.
and it's played back to Ray and it's 3. Tom Anderson, who was hurt, I think playing James Stone onside there, and it's nudged back. No one's followed the run of Glenn Ray, who has ample time to just stroke it into the bottom corner.
What a half of two halves. We were so dominant, and now they are destroying us, Eddie. And Tomo deserves serious plaudits there, by the way, because he's come up. He's won a towering header against, the biggest unit on the pitch, and he's tried his best to play on with what looks like one shoulder. Just didn't get the backup he needed.
Santos to whip this one in. Slow. Luke May Parrott trying to get there. Hamish Morrison gets the touch, clears it away. Still in.
Oh, no.
And Khan Bennett's beating Joshua Soke to the ball here. Thought about the shot for a moment with Giddens backtracking. Instead, he's waiting for the run. And there it is. George Vorster outside of him. We'll try and get back onto the left foot. Tags back in numbers. But Bennett, the goal scorer on a hat-trick, of course. The shot takes a deflection. And gratefully, Giddins grasps it in his hands.
Stone surprised me there, by the way. He got up pretty quick and then tracking back there as well. The big lad can move. I was wrong.
Luke May Parrott up against Marlins there. Marlins lets the ball go over him. And Spinks works it back to Rocco Rees for the final action of the first half. Hashtag after going 1-0 up. And now 3-1 behind.
Right, we're going to have to make a change and we're going to have to change shape. But let's get it straight. It wasn't the shape that wasn't working because for 30 minutes you've dominated them. And then you've allowed them 3 goals in 10 minutes because we stopped what we were doing that was making us successful. All of a sudden, we start playing straight short balls into centre midfielders either not checking and playing blind passes in a game that was so comfortable against a team that looked pretty disinterested. You've given them all the interest in the world and they have just walked through us. Summed up at the end in our decision making when we almost give another go away because as the ball's coming under pressure, we're trying to be clever. It's a simple game and you've just managed to complicate it.
The Hillians get us underway for the second half and there has been a hashtag United change. Ben Wells, the goal scorer, has been replaced by Evans Kouassi, second top scorer for the club this season. It's a change to try and attempt and affect the game state with a forward on for a defender and probably a change in formation to 4 at the back. Let's hope it can turn the tide in this one in the second half.
2 of the 3 centre-backs spent some time with a bit of an injury concern in the first half. Wells was one of them, so that's probably made Devs' decision easy up.
Cornhill wins the header, as does the May Parrott, and it's fallen for Praise Ogbebo. Hooks one into the box, out from Morrison and smashed towards goal on the volley by Max Cornhill.
Cornhill's loving it from outside the box today.
Santos, cultured play down for Ramel Aarons-Royal. Under pressure, finds a forward pass, and it's a good one as well to Brissett. Looks down the line towards Kouassi. Management want a foul, isn't going to get it. That's a very strange clearance. And the ball's fallen here for Luke May Parrott. Onto Evans Kouassi away from 2. Still going here in the box. Evans Kouassi into the side netting.
From outside, looked like he just hammered that, as he has done so many times this season. Great build-up. I thought maybe there was a chance for him to go down for a pen as he receives the ball from Luke. And as I mentioned earlier, we haven't had many penalties this year.
No.
And it would have been a welcome reward, but then he went through anyway. And unfortunately, couldn't find the finish.
Waldridge to deliver, sends it high towards Tom Anderson. It's Ramel Aarons-Royal that wins the header. Santos collects the loose ball. Got a lot to do. He's done superbly there. The nutmeg on James Stones and shrugs off the other number 8, Kieran Rowe. Can he get a ball into the box here? He can, but it's not a good one. Only as far as Ramel Aarons-Royal.
Hit that well, you know.
He caught it. It looked like it might have asked a question of the goalkeeper. Lovely ball out wide to Josh Rosoke, who cushions it delightfully. Inside to Jaden Brissett, into the box here. Working it onto that left foot. Has to go backwards and does find a pass to Santos. Away from 1. Got a lot to do again. Brissett. And then Rosoke does well. Santos into the box. Dangerous one. No touch from anyone. And then Rocco Rees claims Ogbebo every right to go for it. Just does catch him a little bit. But the defender come across and didn't get there. I wondered if it would fall for a yellow shirt. And unfortunately it doesn't. And Stone gets away from Waldridge. Finds a pass to Lawson. Inside for the run of Rowe.
What a tackle.
Poked it on, but that's a vital interception from Rosoke. It's another touch on it. Ray picks it up on the edge of the box. Already got 1 today. And a second one there. Saved by Jack Giddins. Hit the head there, the clearance. Down the line from Rosoke, won by Cornhill. Brissett can't beat Rowe though. And then Bennett gets away from Waldridge. This is dangerous. Outside of him is Kieran Rowe. And he finishes for 4. Hashtag after a spell on top in the second half. Looked like they might be turning the tide. But that is a hammer blow from the away side.
I know, and we say it time and time again, and I probably sound like a broken record, Eddie, but this is why you have to score when you're on top. And, you know, that going back to that Max shot at 1-0, honestly think we could be 3-4-0 up now if that goes in. It sounds ridiculous because obviously we're not, but even just those last 5 minutes when we started to get chances, you know, that Kouassi chance, if that goes in, it's 3-2. It's game on, mate. Anything could happen. Now it's 4-1. The chance of a draw now, very, very slim.
Bennett with the delivery in towards the near post. Evaded everyone, and then Jack Spinks' effort saved well by Jack Giddins. Headed back towards goal by Marlins, and the left boot of Jack Giddins there preventing it from being 5.
It shows you what a goal can do, because they've not done anything this half, and suddenly they look on top again.
And that save there brought to you by today's member of the match, HY Steps, who's been a member of the channel for 54 months, rejoined a couple of days ago. Welcome back, a supporter for a long time. Let's hope the boys can get you a goal or two, at least, to try and get something from this game.
Come on, Santos. It's not bad.
Whips it in.
Oh,
I
that was
thought it
going
was
in,
going to
I
go
think.
in, yeah. It looked like it might be destined for the bottom corner, cleared away.
Just need something to nestle, lads.
Rasoke, his cross blocked. Brissett rescuing it and gets it away from 2. Santos into May Parrott.
It's nice.
Nice turn for Santos, pokes it through and is caught there by Glenn Ray, and it will be a free kick on the edge of the box for the Tags. Santos and Rasoke over it. It is Josh Rasoke, it's just wide, and it's taken the deflection wide. Corner ball. Santos deep towards Max Cornhill, who's there. It's one back, and it's the skipper. He seems to be injured in the celebrations. Let's hope it's not a serious one, but it's a lifeline, Spen.
Yeah, and as I said a few minutes ago, everything good is coming through Santos. Another great ball, and you see Max at the back post, you basically close your eyes, you know it's a goal.
Yep.
So well done, Maxie. Another head of him. He's got a serious amount of goals in his games for the Tags now. Let's hope it's not a meaningless goal.
Yeah,
let's hope it's a goal.
As well.
Yeah, he was limping off, wasn't he?
They just want to know, do you need to come off? No, Friday's coming on, so it's either for you or someone else.
No,
right
I'm
now.
fine. I just landed on my foot, that's all.
Well, let's hope that is a goal that means something in this game and gets us closer to some sort of point or more.
Glenn Ray looking for the switch to Khan Bennett, the danger man for Burgess Hill. Controlled well by Stone, under pressure. Tom's Anderson, deft touch round the corner, Rowe! And just like that, the goal completely cancelled out.
I was literally just about to say, Eddie, the next goal in this game is crucial, because if we get it, it's game on, momentum big time. If they get it, it's game over, and I think it is now. You can't allow that to happen. I know Max was off the pitch and he's just coming back on and we're down to 10, but that's just so poor. How's he walked through?
That is absolutely heartbreaking. There's a lot of hashtag fury there on the pitch. I don't know whether it's about wanting a free kick or about how easy the goal was to score with a man light on that situation. But that is absolutely frustrating. And the score now 5-2 to the visitors. Hashtag was a molehill after that second goal from Max Cornhill. It's just become a mountain again. Spinks, it's going to get even harder with Gambin coming onto the pitch in a moment or two. Ray loses out to Santos, driving forward. Still going here, Santos. Looks to find Luke May Parrott, and an interception there from the captain. Takes it away from his foot. Almost the hashtag top goal scorer in there. Bennett drives away from 2 or 3 and plays it wide with Ward now stepping inside the fullback. Leaves the space out wide for Gambin and does find him now. Into the box. And towards the back post where Glenn Ray smashes it in. It's another one. And Burgess Hill compile misery on the Tags defence. Right, the game off, Spent. Blow the whistle, ref.
Unfortunately, it is the second time we've sat here and watched us concede 6 at home this season, which is something we'd never done before in any season of non-league. That is a hell of a goal, by the way. Not even his strong foot. And whilst it pains me to see it go in, you have to applaud it. It's probably one of the best goals we've conceded all season. But how has this happened, Eddie? You watch the first 15 minutes of this game, and you tell me there's a team winning 6-2. I'm putting most of my money on it being us.
Touch from Spinks. Inside to Price, and then back to Alex Marlins. Stone, difficult one to control. Max Cornhill picks it up, and Iffy Allen looks for Luke May Parrott in the box, goes for goal. Good save from Rocco Rees. Matty Waldridge with the ball into the box. Aaron's Royal wins the header, but it's wide of the mark. Here is now Evans Kouassi inside to Luke May Parrott. Might have a go here. And does. And I tell you what, that is an outstanding stop there from Rocco Rees. Luke May Parrott unleashes from range. Why not at this stage of the game?
I reckon we have as many chances as them. I don't think they've had, because they've just basically scored them all, haven't they? Gidson had that really good save with his legs earlier. But yeah, that's a good save from Rocco Rees. Reminds me of that chance in the first half where Luke had a chance to shoot from somewhere similar, but then there's that last minute tackle that took it off his foot. We don't see a lot of outside the box goals from Luke, but we know he can.
Kouassi's delivery. Rocco Rees punches away. Not a lot of pressure on him. Allen brought down there by King, and that is a free kick. Josh Risoke will be able to whip this one in. Risoke stands over it. Does go for goal, does he? Oh, I don't know. Bit of a cross slash shot. Aaron's Royal coming at the back stick, almost there, and harmlessly behind for a goal kick. Shakombi gets there and heads it over him.
Yes.
Does really well to beat Ray to it as well. Kouassi with Shakombi. The midfielder has continued his run on the left wing. Kouassi skips away from one. Driving inside and finds the pass for Matty Waldridge with acres of space. Goes for goal and bodies on the line there from Alex Marlins, who gets the block in. Kouassi's won it back though. On the left-hand side. Up against Morrison. Cuts back onto the right foot. Got a yard of space but got it a bit stuck. Risoke's ball in meanwhile is fantastic on the money. And the touch behind there is the last action of the game. It ends Burgess Hill 6, hashtag United 2. You can see what it does to the league table. Hashtag now in 17th. And we're going to need your support, so stick around because this is going to get lively towards the end of the season. Still plenty of action to play. And you can head here for before and after the whistle content. Subscribe for more, and we'll catch you in the next one. Up the tags.